We're finding out which stocks are buzzing away in today's trade and what are on our chartist minds in terms of stocks that will light and set the charts on fire. Time for Chartbusters. Kunal, Bothra, Nooresh, Merani right back with us. And Kunal, what's on your radar today?
So thank you, Aman, for that. It's Tata Steel and metal stocks are making a comeback again. Many of the metal names, large cap stocks, are trying to come back into a breakout mode, and so is the case with Tata Steel, the stock which has been a big drag for the entire metal index as such. Now, this is the stochastic oscillator, which is the indicator which helps us gauge into whether the stock gets into a turnaround mode or not. And this is the price patterns for Tata Steel. The last time when the stock had come back into that oversold territory, we've seen that the stock had been acting into a downward trending mode. But wherever the stock gets into a breakout, where the stochastic oscillator crosses back above the 20 levels, as well as it crosses over its key short-term mean, we see the stock getting into a turnaround mode. So this is what happened for Tata Steel in the month of June, July 2022. This was the very recent one when the stock had given such a kind of a similar breakout, coming back into an oversold territory, then getting into a turnaround. This led into a major bottom formation for Tata Steel over here, and the stock started a multi-month rally, which led into at least a 25 to 30% rally for the stock in a span of 6 months. Now I'm expecting something similar for Tata Steel this time around. The indicators have come back into an oversold territory. They're getting into a turnaround mode, and the stock could probably have formed a major base at this 110 odd mark. So keeping 110 as a stop loss would suggest a buy in Tata Steel, and expecting the previous highs to be taken out, which is approximately 135.
Well, yes, metals are definitely bouncing back. That index is up around 1.7%, led by Hindalco, Nalco, Jindal Steel, JSW Steel, Tata Steel, all up anywhere between 1 to 5%. Nooresh, but what's the chartbuster idea that you are spotting?
So that's the chart for Federal Bank. The stock has crossed into new all-time highs. Uh, it was getting resisted around that 150, 152 mark a couple of times in the last few months. So that's the short-term structure. The longer-term structure is it has made a strong base around that 120 mark, made 5 to 6 bottoms. And then on the upside, 135 was a major resistance that took a breakout. We've retested the same levels of 135, 140 before making this move. So a classical momentum move starting up here. Short-term target price of 170 to 190, stop loss to be placed at 145.
Let's find out those individual stock recommendations then. And Kunal, what is it that you're betting on today?
So two buy calls. Aarti Industries is the first stock which I would suggest as a buy. The stock heading towards a breakout. 600 is the target and stop loss at 490. And Birlasoft is the other stock which has confirmed a swing breakout in the short-term charts. So would suggest a buy with a target of 630, stop loss at 590.
Okay, those are the stocks that Kunal is looking at closely. And Nooresh, your top trades?
First is a buy on Tata Steel, a short-term breakout done here. Could see some momentum for the next few sessions. Stop loss at 120 and target price of 130. Second is a buy on Axis Bank, again close to making a new all-time high and a leader in the banking space now. Stop loss at 1020, target price of 1100.